Although most of the new ideas, and particularly socialism, did not originate in Germany, it was in Germany that they were perfected, and during the last quarter of the 19th and the first quarter of the 20th century that they reached their fullest development. It is now often forgotten how very considerable was the lead which Germany had during this period in the development of the theory and practice of socialism, that a generation before socialism became a serious issue in this country. Germany had a large socialist party in her parliament, and that until not very long ago the doctrinal development of socialism was almost entirely carried on in Germany and Austria, so that even today Russian discussion largely carries on where the Germans left off. Most English and American socialists are still unaware that the majority of the problems they begin to discover were thoroughly discussed by German socialists long ago. 14. The intellectual influence which German thinkers were able to exercise during this period on the whole world was supported not merely by the great material progress of Germany but even more by the extraordinary reputation which German thinkers and scientists had earned during the preceding 100 years, when Germany had once more become an integral and even leading member of the common European civilization. But it soon served to assist the spreading from Germany of ideas directed against the foundations of that civilization. The Germans themselves, or at least those among them who spread these ideas, were fully aware of the conflict. What had been the common heritage of European civilization became to them, long before the Nazis, Western civilization, where Western was no longer used in the old sense of Occident but had come to mean west of the Rhine. Western, in this sense, was liberalism and democracy, capitalism and individualism, free trade and any form of internationalism or love of peace. But in spite of the ill-concealed contempt of an ever-increasing number of Germans for those shallow, Western ideals, or perhaps because of it, the people of the West continued to import German ideas and were even induced to believe that their own former convictions had merely been rationalizations of selfish interests, that free trade was a doctrine invented to further British interests, and that the political ideals of England and America were hopelessly outmoded and a thing to be ashamed of.